Welcome, ladies and gents. Today I'm going to be discussing Planetside 2's representation at E3 by SOE. These are obviously going to be opinionated, so take them with a little grain of salt. But there are quite a few things worth discussing. So first of all, I was quite disappointed that there was no real footage of Planetside 2 on the PS4. What there was a lot of footage from the PC, shown by SOE in their press releases and their interviews. So we don't really know what the PS4 is capable of, and if I was a PS4 player, I would probably be disappointed that they hadn't have shown any of this. On the other hand, it was the right footage for the hype. They were all like Moocasters only in Planetside 2 videos, which show epic battles and all carnage, and all the best bits that Planetside 2 can offer. But, at the same time, they were on PC. Or at least I'm pretty sure they were. Then, also, the console's demo was just too small, and really, having two console players on the game, with devs of course, really doesn't show off the potential of Planetside 2 at all. And to be honest, I think they should have really probably just never had a booth there, rather than show that. And I have watched a little of IGN's hands-on gameplay, and they don't really do much. Anyway, another thing to mention is that all of what they said was really over the top and sugar-coated. And I mean, that's okay, because they are trying to advertise the game to the PS4 players, but we know that the revenue isn't just from camos. There are membership plans that can give you a little bit of an advantage, and weapons can also be bought by Station Cash, which I think Higby's forgotten to mention quite a few times. But, as they say, they're all side grades and it's not a pay-to-win game. There's also the issue of the sore spot being poked, with the console versus PC issue. As Higby said, the PS4 version would run better than the PC version and look better. For one thing, it kind of angered all the PC players, but on the other hand, it's quite questionable whether that's actually true. And whilst the lighting on the PS4 demo looks really good, and also the frame rate looked good, along with the general high detailedness of it, looked like it was on high graphics, we only saw very small battles, probably less than 16 people, fighting on that little demo in a tiny area. In all honesty, the PS4's CPU really isn't that great, and for most PC players it isn't the graphics card holding them back, it's their CPU. I'm CPU bound, and whilst I think the game looks amazing on my PC because I can run it ultra, I do realise that, in fact, the amount of people on there now is quite taxing a 4.2 GHz i5. Furthermore, it is worth mentioning that all the videos are taken of widescreen TVs. And personally, I believe in an optical effect. Because you sit further away from the screen, it's harder to notice the game's flaws. So when you're looking back at it, you think, oh, that game looks amazing. Like when I used to think console games like Halo 3, Halo 4 looked amazing. But when you look closely at them, the textures aren't very good, and the lighting's really covering for it. We can't really say now, but I don't know how much that is the case here. Because people are saying, oh my god, that looks amazing, but they're looking at pictures that are taken from quite far away, or with cameras a little away from the screen. However, if it is true that it'll perform better than the PC, then well, damn you PS4 players. I'll be very jealous. The culling on the PC does get on your nerves sometimes. On to part 3. So in general, I think that PS4 players should be hyped for the game. It's a great game. The gunplay is there. It's combined arms, everything really works. It's my most played game on Steam, and I don't think I go a day without playing a little bit. Not that it doesn't have its flaws, but really, I think when people jump into this, they'll be getting a good experience. And it honestly is one of a kind which they're sort of selling. There's nothing really out there for the epicness and the constant fighting, and all the teamwork, on that scale at least. And it truly is epic at some points. However, and I think this is true of most PC players when they complain about the game, is that people get burnt out because they just play so much. Like sometimes I feel a little tired of it as well. Really on the PC side it is more the meta game that we need. Because we need more end level stuff because everyone's been playing it so long. Really, Hossin could come out sooner because we really need some fresh content to spice things up. And back onto the PS4, when I was playing Planetside 2 at the very start of the game, it was fun being a noob. I didn't know what I was doing, but nobody else did. I think the chaos in the starting months was really epic, and everybody was just having a blast. I don't think the new players on the PS4 are going to be a problem. If they're going to be getting confused, they're going to be getting confused together. However, that's not so true on the PC now, where there's a massive skill gap between a new player and a Batrank 100. And I say that as one of the Batrank 100s, who farms quite a bit. Sorry, low battle ranks. So in all honesty, I think the Planetside 4 players will be pretty bowled over by the game, as I was when I first started. Although I was pretty bowled over by Planetside as well, and joined tops when that used to be quite big for its size. I don't know if any of you remember that game. Part 4. Why I, as a PC player with no PS4, am so interested in the launch of Console Side 2. So firstly, hopefully SOE profits would hopefully mean more money spent on PS2 development. So maybe we could see more content quicker, but then again, I guess they'd be spending more time in the PS4 stuff too. That could be a double-edged sword. Also, it might give the game more longevity, meaning that it'll last longer. And it'll be very nice for this game to go on for quite a while. And quite importantly, it brings Planetside 2 to the forefront again. It's really fallen out of the limelight, but all this E3 hype and it coming out on the PS4 might draw more players back from the PC too, because they'll see it and be like, oh yeah, I'll give that a go again. Because really, quite a few of the servers are getting quite under pop now. And we're seeing mergers like Matheson and Waterson, so hopefully we can just get more people into the game. And I just have to mention this because it did irk me a bit, was SOE's test server blunder. Firstly, I posted a thread on Reddit saying please be nice to the new players and try and be considerate. And I got voted to the second place on the top Reddit of Planetside 2. But it made me look like a bit of a fool, seeing as the SOE decided to pull it and not make the PC players play with the PS4 players. Although playing on that little test server demo really proved why they shouldn't do it. As there were griefers literally spawn camping as soon as you spawned in. There was a HE lightning called Only Exploring or something like that, and he was getting kill after kill on the NC spawn, which was pretty much just out in the open. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking there, to be honest. Although I don't think the way SOE handled it afterwards was a good idea, saying that they just seemed to deny it at all, and it was annoying that they backpedaled. They could have just said we didn't think it was going to work out, but no, they just said, no, we couldn't get it to work, even though they were playing PCs against the PS4s, or at least it seemed so. Anyway, with that out of the way, I'm quite hopeful for the PS4 release, and I really hope it'll draw more people to the PC game too. So I was wondering if any of my subscribers are PS4 players. I'm guessing not, but maybe some people are going from the PC to PS4, or playing a bit of both, I don't know. Anyone want to say? If anyone is, please comment below. And if anyone has any thoughts, please say them. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Yep, all the usual biz. So thanks for watching, guys. Joshino.